Hello to my Geminis. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading, Geminis. Let's get right into it. Let's see what is going on with the going on, Geminis. Your ruling planet Mercury is currently retrograde. It's retrograde in Leo. And you all rule third house. Leos rule fifth house. Third house is all about communications, right? Like how we learn early in life, right? How we learn early in life. So let's get into it, Geminis. Let's do it. Let's see what's going on. Talking to you wherever Gemini is in your birth chart, no matter where it's in your birth chart. First house, 12th house, wherever. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, wherever planet it's in, doesn't matter. I'm talking to you, okay? Take whatever resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. So you could be picking up something from a book you read. It doesn't mean that you are personally going through something, okay? You could have picked up something from a book you read, something you saw on social media, something that you could be connecting with, right? Something that you could be connecting with. Remember, air signs make connections, right? Be something somebody else is going through. Doesn't always have to be you, right? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Coming back, welcome back. I radiate love and light. Let's get into it. Don't forget to call back your energy. Don't forget to call back your energy. With every energy exchange, you'll be glad that you did. That you don't have any fragmented energy floating out there in the universe. All right. By the end of July, I want to say July 31st, Chiron is going retrograde. Chiron is your wounded healer. Yeah, you want to make sure you slow down. It's going to go retrograde in Aries. Aries rules first house. So people already have a first impression. It could be a lasting impression. And if you haven't healed your wounded healer, that could be a lasting impression of people, of you, right? So Page of Wands here. So somebody was really active as a kid, you wanted to explore, maybe very free-spirited, but I do see somebody possibly having a new project, right? Something that's coming to you, a message that's coming to you, right? That you're pretty excited about, right? And so you're going to have to defend your decision to move on from other things. No distractions, nothing about hate, darkness, nothing. You have to keep it light, right? Love and light for real. Keep it love and light, high vibrational. Nothing low vibrational. Get your prayer and meditation on. You getting any downloads? Because 7 also connects us with tower moments. So if you're having a total recall about something that's dark memory or past, get out and get some sun. I mean, that's the best thing I can tell you. Get out and get some sun. You're an air sign, go get some air, go get some sunlight, journal, read something inspirational, just to kind of sort of clear your mind. But again, the best thing to do also is to call back your energy. So my readings are about channeling energy. So I'm channeling anything that I'm picking up on from anybody that could keep you at a low space. I'm going to shine a light on it. Here we have the Sun card. This is shining a light on something, right? So, because I want my collective community to be joyful and successful, and also celebration, be in celebration mode. Be happy, that. But if I pick up on something, so I try to ask my collective community, if it's not your energy that I'm picking up on, instead of you saying, oh, that's negative, send out a prayer to somebody, like, because you just don't know. Like, send out good energy to somebody. It may not be yours. You may not be familiar with what's going on, because page energy is messenger energy, right? And people are starting to become more confident because Mercury is in Leo. Leo is ruled by the sun, right? Which gives you confidence, right? And so people are becoming more confident. They want to experience love and light. So people are becoming more confident with, feeling more complete, closing out cycles. But there's two sides to number 7. So in numerology, so 7 is the number for completion, But if somebody is on the dark side of 7, they may be asking why, right? So that's the dark side of 7. Why do you want to close it out? Why do you send me this message that you want to close something out? Like, why? So the other side of the sun is moon, right? Which is secret. Why do you want to end this? That's 12th house. Why do you want to end this? Why this, you know, for them, they could think dark. They could think darkness and hate, right? I didn't think this was ever going to end. So I'm reading cards upright and in reverse. So would you get a message that, hey, you can be freeing from something, and you got something new that's coming your way. You're in a radiating love and light. Something is coming to an end. You're getting downloads. You're feeling this sunny disposition. Somebody is very positive. You got very positive energy. You're calling your energy back. I'm telling you how how powerful words are. You start calling your energy back from all people, places, dimensions, timelines, and things, and you sealing it out. And you're choosing to radiate love and light, right? Here's the Emperor card. You could have some energies who feel like it's their way or the highway, right? That's where you're going to have to stand your ground as a prayer warrior. This is where Chiron, which is about to go retrograde at July 31st, comes into play. This is where Wands energy is fire, right? Structure and authority. Somebody's a prayer warrior. And this is where someone shines bright, right here. This is where you're very successful as a prayer warrior, right? So this is where you're going into prayer, right? This is where you're going into prayer. Prayer and meditation. So you could be receiving downloads and telepathic messages through prayer and meditation so that you can remain love and light, right? So 2 of Pentacles here. So, yeah, so you can stay balanced out. Healthy work-life balance. So this is a decision that you've made. Healthy work-life balance, right? So again, 2 of Pentacles, the number 2 connects us with 2nd house in a physical sense, right? Physical sense, this is where 2nd house connects us. You're going to find out what your zodiac sign is in your 2nd house. Second house is about the physical existence of things, right? Just so physically you don't come across as like you're wearing a mask, right? That you're masking something else. You burned out. You asking why I don't understand. Like your inner and your outer match. You're structured. You're authoritative. You're not a flip-floppy all over the place. Here we have the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. Because some energies really, really want to see you out. Whoever these energies are, somebody feels like something is their way or the highway. They want to shine a light on something. They are, who these energies are, they're angry that something is over. And you don't know why. I don't know why either. So yeah, why? Why, source? So what is this about? What exactly is this about? Because you're getting some kind of a message now that somebody feels like something is their way or the highway and you don't know why. Yeah. The 7 of Pentacles is like a seed has been planted, right? And something is running real deep. This is 7 of Pentacles here, 10 of Cups. So you thought something was sacred. You must have thought something was sacred, but something I guess isn't sacred. Yeah, you thought something was sacred. But it looks like something isn't sacred, whoever you are. Yeah. So some energies are showing that they are open enemies to you. Like in a physical sense. Yeah, showing that something is, you know, in the physical sense, like open enemies. Like, open enemies would be like they're the light to your darkness. like a secret has been exposed, that they've always seen you and someone else is like lower than they are. Like you and someone else is like less than. Darkness to their light. So whoever these energies are, I've always seen you as less than whoever you are. And you're like, what? Like, what is this? So it's almost like whoever these energies are. Unbelievable. Yeah, so you're getting a message loud and clear. You thought something was sacred. So I don't know if it's because of just like in the physical sense, like it could mean, because I'm seeing money here with pentacles, it could be because people feel like they have more money than you have, or they could feel like because they could assume that now you and somebody else, because water is shaped and guided by the earth that holds and surrounds it. So people could feel like you're around people that actually have more money than they have now. Like things could seem like it's a destiny swap, or like some kind of a swap now. Like wherever you are now, some energies could almost feel like you think that you're better than they are, whoever you are. But these are either family members or like family who are angry. Like, almost like, how dare you end something? And they want to send you a message that, and something is coming up through the soil. You know, like a seed is planted, but it doesn't come through the seed, you know, and for a while. It's watered, is, you know, nurtured, spoken to, like something came through the soil, like, you know. Think about if you have plants, right? Something came through the soil. Something eventually came through the soil. So let's say, for instance, you somebody is used to having you know, let's say let's say you work somewhere, because I'm looking at Wands energy. Let's say you work somewhere and you were consistently like at a lower pay grade than someone, because I'm looking at Pentacles energy here, and all of a sudden you start getting raises and you surpass what people think that you should surpass. All of a sudden people want to send you a message loud and clear that something was not as sacred as you thought it was, right? Yeah, so somebody wants to send a message to you. Here's a 9 of Pentacles here. Yeah. Yeah, two energies want to see you out. Yeah, so they want to stop this, what they assume is a luxury lifestyle that you're living. Some energies think that you're living a luxury lifestyle. So they sitting around now talking to a group of people, gossiping. Well, they told me this and we said that and we heard this and that. Right? So, and they're telling somebody that they feel like they can put an end to you, right? Telling someone that they feel like can put an end to you. Anybody that they feel like can put an end to you. I mean, so that something has been brewing for quite some time. So Wands energy is fire. It's fire energy. So this would have been someone that was kind of like in your inner circle. Right, this would have been someone in your inner circle. So liken it to something like this. Any book that you read. This is any book that you read. Where, well, you can kind of sort of look at it as like any circle that you're in, like in a Judas circle. Like somebody's kissed you on the cheek. You let somebody get that close to you. Right. And somebody thinks that you think that you're better than in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So they feel like, okay, they want to ruin you. in some way, shape. They want to end you in some way. They want a number 10 of cups you. But sort because they feel like, okay, you're around a different group of people, so you're acting brand new, in other words. So you're radiating love and light. It doesn't matter. Something has come to an end. But something has been exposed. Something has been exposed. Somebody feels like something is their way or the highway. It doesn't matter. Here we have the 4 of Wands here. Yeah. So 7 and 4 is 11. And 11 is a master number. And you've been exposed. What's been exposed is a karmic couple. Karmic couple could be energies who have always seen you as you and someone else's competition, right? Basically, they've always felt like they've owned you or controlled you and someone else, whoever these energies are. They could be a couple. It could be brother and sister. It could be a love interest. It could be family. It doesn't have to be love interest, okay? But they always sort of giving off darkness, like darkness and hatred energy. Always something combative with their energy, right? Whoever this energy is. Argumentative, lack of support, always some kind of conflict going on, something going on, right? It's always been a 4 of Wands in reverse, right? So something has ended anyway. So they're having what they're having is, and this is what makes you're divinely protected, but this is what makes you protected. They're having a silent tower moment. Whoever this energy is, they're having a silent tower moment because it's that Mercury in Leo that gave you the confidence to speak up for yourself, right? You got a message, right? You got a message to free someone from something, right? So this is retaliation, right? You got a message to free a younger person from something, to close something out, right? And so it might feel like something was their way or the highway. It may have taken you a minute to figure it out. Here's the page on King of Pentacles here, but you got enough information. You got enough information at this point. So again, you're radiating love and light. Radiating love and light. These energies are having a silent tower moment because what they were doing, they thought they were flying under the radar. Death card is, you've gone through such a powerful transformation, whoever you are. 7 of Cups here. It's like the devil is in the details, right? Some energies thought they were flying under the radar. That's what it was. Some energies thought they were flying under the radar. But that's the thing about you being a prayer warrior. Source, you operating in purpose, Source actually was like coming in with a strobe light, like exposed everything, everybody. Source exposed everything so that you can finally close it out. Source will wait to the last, even if it's the last moment, down to the last ounce of the last cycle, last day, last moment of the cycle, to show you, to expose something, right? To expose whatever needs to be exposed. Here's the 2 of Cups here. So I'm seeing your wishes being fulfilled. Yeah, somebody was in a very, very poisonous environment. So Source had to expose something. In other words, Source had to take you all the way down to the lowest frequency. Death card speaks to, you got to remember, what illuminates the moon is the sun, right? So Source had to take you back through when we close out this cycle, it was in Cancer. Cancer and Leos are the only 2 signs that are not ruled by planets. So something kept you in the dark for a long time from the past, right? And you weren't sure what it was, right? But you had a silent tower moment. You couldn't figure out who or what it was. Something was like the least likely group of energies. You started connecting some dots here. Wherever you are, you start connecting some dots. Start connecting some dots. Whoever this group of energies sitting around, you started connecting the dots. Who was connected to whom? in order to remove something from a circle. What else, Source? There's a Page of Swords here. Somebody's been walking on eggshells for a long time. But that's going to come to an end. You have Six of Pentacles here. So that you don't have to pay any more attention to something. So something is coming to you and someone else, but so that you don't have to pay any more attention to, you know, someone who played a role in separating you all. Someone who could have seen something from a higher frequency, but chose not to. Yeah. So you're leaving them behind too. Whoever this is, you're leaving them behind too. They are part of the past as well, whoever they are. This been somebody that you worked with. So here's the Nine of Swords here, because they were part of the nightmare. Yeah, part of the nightmare. Cutting them off too. All of these energies, we're talking about you behind your back. Thought you were going to meet some kind of unfortunate end. If they separated you and someone else, forced somebody to walk around on eggshells because you were an open book, right? But so you won something. Yeah, you have a great deal of willpower, whoever you are. You have a great deal of willpower. I see you, a light has been shown, a light is shining on your gifts, your spiritual gifts. You have a lot of spiritual gifts. That I feel like people see these gifts in you too. I feel like people have seen your gifts in you since you really were a teenager, actually, because of just how active you were, like in terms of how and I'm talking about like spiritually, like not necessarily if this somebody was religious, but somebody is just a deeply spiritual person. So I don't necessarily want to say necessarily religious, but somebody could be like a deeply spiritual person. So it could have come off as religious because you may have really like spending time in within religious organizations, but somebody had to return back to spirituality. So you spend a lot of time. That's what all this Pentacles is out here. Somebody invested a lot of time in believing a lot of this right here, like a lot of different spiritualities, like just like just believing in a lot of, you know, you may have experienced a lot of different disciplines, like like religious disciplines. You may have experienced a lot of different. So yeah, here we have the Queen of Swords here. So you're not doing any justice to yourself, staying connected to energies who are familiar spirits who just like to fan the flames, you know, like they show you no emotion whatsoever when it comes to separating you, you know, from someone who felt like they were walking on eggshells. They showed you no emotion whatsoever. So yeah, something about your energy really stands out. And you and someone, it really, really stands out. And congratulations to you on that. Keep your vibrations high. I do see, like I said, you and somebody are kindred spirits. Kindred spirit doesn't always mean romantic. You could have a romantic energy coming in. That could be one of your Nine of Cups here. That could be one of your wish fulfillments. But a soulmate by default is not a romantic energy. It could be just a kindred spirit. That could be a brother, sister. It could be a good friend, you know, platonic. Yeah, but certainly somebody who is, you know, it's not just an outer appearance. It's a spiritual connection, right? So, yeah. That's what Source is saying. Keep your vibrations high. But you and somebody really, really stand out. Y'all really have a deep spiritual connection. Here's yeah. So continue radiating love and light. Something y'all are embarking on this new journey, and just kind of like how you all communicate with each other. So that is what I have for you. And let's see. Yeah, but do not forget to call back your energy. Don't forget to call back your energy, where it does not hurt you or anybody else. All right, reframe. This is happening for me, not to me. Okay? All right, let's see what else. A win-win outcome is forecast. All right. Let's see. Trust. Yeah. Yeah, so I see, yeah, somebody is learning how to really trust Source. Right, really learning how to trust Source. Just being really balanced out. Trust the messages that are coming in. And Source is saying close something out. Your spirit is saying close something out. Close it out. You're learning how to trust. Really tapping in. Let me see what else. Let's see. Let's see what your number is here. Ten. I am patient. Keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. All right, that is what I have for you. Thank you for joining me. See you all in the next video. Bye.